One sunny afternoon, a young girl named Alice was sitting by the riverbank with her sister. She was getting very bored when suddenly, she saw something very strange, a white rabbit wearing a coat and looking at a pocket watch. Oh dear, I shall be late, the rabbit said as it ran past her. Alice jumped to her feet and chased after it. The rabbit darted into a hole, and without thinking, Alice followed. She tumbled down a deep, dark tunnel that seemed to go on forever. When she finally landed, she found herself in a strange, magical world, Wonderland. There were doors of all sizes, and one tiny door led to a beautiful garden, but Alice was too big to fit through. On a little table, she found a bottle labeled, "Drink me." When she took a sip, she shrank down to the perfect size. But now she couldn't reach the key on the table. She saw a cake that said, "Eat me." And after taking a bite, she grew so tall that her head hit the ceiling. Alice's journey in Wonderland was full of surprises. She met many peculiar characters, like the caterpillar, who sat on a mushroom and asked her, "Who are you?" He told her that eating one side of the mushroom would make her grow, and the other side would make her shrink. She then came across the Cheshire Cat, a grinning, floating cat that could disappear at will. "Everyone's mad here," the cat told her with a wide smile. "I'm mad. You're mad." Next, she joined a very strange tea party with the Mad Hatter, the March Hare, and the Dormouse. They kept switching seats, asking riddles, and pouring tea with no end in sight. "It's always tea time," the Hatter said cheerfully. Later, Alice visited a garden where the Queen of Hearts was shouting, "Off with their heads!" at anyone who annoyed her. The Queen invited Alice to play a game of croquet, but instead of regular equipment, they used flamingos as mallets and hedgehogs as balls. Everything in Wonderland got curiouser and curiouser. Nothing made sense. The Queen demanded a trial for the Knave of Hearts, who had supposedly stolen her tarts. But the trial was silly and unfair, and Alice had had enough. Suddenly, the Queen shouted, "Off with her head!" at Alice. But Alice stood tall and said, "You're nothing but a pack of cards." At that moment, the Queen, the court, and the whole scene began to swirl around her. Cards flew everywhere, and then Alice woke up. She was back by the riverbank. It had all been a dream. Alice smiled. What a wild adventure she had in Wonderland.